Thursday night baseball on the show as we join you from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. It's the home opener of this new season between the LA Dodgers and the Kansas City Royals. Major League Baseball on the show
for the Dodgers. Left fielder, number 60.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like the pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
So striding forward now, number 35. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The 0-1 delivery. Runners on the move for second. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Line towards center field. Kane is there, and he has it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Corey Seager. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. A 1 pitch on its way. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Soler is there. Let's see if they test it. Striding in, Yasmani Grandal. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. On with it, the first is Hosmer, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Billy Burns. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he'll step off and try again.
Billy Burns.
Swing and a liner. Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Alcides Escobar stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Forsythe on to first, and they'll get Escobar as well. A double play. At the plate, Lorenzo Cain trying to get him started again following the double play. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. Kazmir has his target coming at him with the 0-1. There's a sinker that didn't sink enough, just missed high. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Seager has to hurry. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. Here's Jock Peterson now. He'll begin things here against Jason Hamill.
Center fielder, Jock Peterson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Hit in the air out to center field. Kane on the move. Makes the play, 1 away. At the plate is Andre Ethier. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Batting seventh.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Splash landing. It's into the fountains for a monster home run. Hit in the air to center field. Kane is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And this is fouled back and out of play. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Seager on the grass, one away. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit. The first baseman, Eric Hosmer, is in. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. This is on the ground over to first. To second for one. On to first, and that's 2 innings. Standing in, Logan Forsythe, and he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow. Way off balance hack that time, good for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. He's through first and hustling for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Toles. He reached on a single in his first try. He pulls this one into right. That's in there, base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. Digging in to try it again, number 35. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. In now, Corey Seager. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. Throw won't get him. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Ready for another chance? Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Now at the plate, Jock Peterson. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. Over the bullpen and into the stands. That's one long home run. Striding in once again, Andre Ethier. He flew out in his last at-bat. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Oh, he hung that one. And, man, did he bang it. Just didn't keep it fair.
Soler is there to put it away and finally. Into the box now, Jorge Soler. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peterson giving chase. He can't get to it. This one's down. Digging in, Brandon Moss. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Brandon Moss.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The shortstop, yyjin007.
Out of play. Look over by Kazmir. Now the pitch. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Toles comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Billy Burns. Remember, he was hit by a pitch to kick off the home first. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Into the box now, Alcides Escobar. And this one gets away. Throw to third. So now 2 men in scoring position. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Swing and a little blooper to center. Forsythe into shallow center. Into score the runner from third. And the second run will score as well. Coming to the plate now, Lorenzo Cain. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he takes ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Liner towards second. But this will be pulled in out there at second base. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Kyle Seager.
And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
First baseman.
Here's Adrian now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. 5 runs, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Soler is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now to the plate, Logan Forsythe. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a liner. But this will be a foul ball. 4th inning here, already a 5-2 score. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Chasing after it is Burns. And that ends the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mike Moustakas comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Striding into the box, Salvador Perez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. In there, 0-1 from the stretch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hard hit ball to short. Seager ranges to his left. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
The first baseman,
Ready now,
35.
Eric Hosmer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch changeup, chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That is power versus power. Here it is. Here's my best fastball. I'm going to get it up in the zone. I dare you to hit it.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Stepping into the box, Jorge Soler. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And that misses, ball 1. Tapper up the line. That winds up foul. Chopped at the plate. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
This is amazing. I've never seen anything like this. You realize how many strikes he's throwing? The first pitch to every hitter in the game, every hitter has been for a strike. That's 100% on the first pitch has been a strike, and they've taken advantage of it.
Hit down the line at first, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, number 35. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And this is going to be a foul ball. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
Up next for
Here's Corey Seager. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Corey Seager.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And the Dodgers bats just keep going as this is extra bases as well. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Ready once again, Yasmani Grandal. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
0-2, here it comes. And another foul ball.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Grandal is retired. 2 down now. Here's Jock Peterson now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. At the plate is Andre Ethier, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And this is fouled back and out of play. Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base. Ready for another shot now. Kyle Seager. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's set and the pitch. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Looking to minimize the damage here. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. 2 out, bases loaded. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is. Digging in, Brandon Moss. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Pitch on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing following the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
Skied into straightaway right. Ethier on the run. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Now batting.
It comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Burns. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch. Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Digging in and looking for more, Alcides Escobar. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Ready for another shot now. Adrian Gonzalez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Adrian Gonzalez.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Here it comes on 1-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Logan Forsythe. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another chance, Andrew Toles. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. 2 out, nobody on. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit. Digging in and looking for more, number 35. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. In now is Lorenzo Cain. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Lifted in the air out to right. Chasing after it is Ethier. He's there and records the first out. The third baseman Mike Moustakas now 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
High in the air out to center field. On the move is Peterson. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Digging in once again, Salvador Perez. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one, strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now here's a shot out to right center field. Moustakas rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner from second crosses the plate. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. Ready once again, Eric Hosmer, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And this is fouled at the plate. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this is fouled straight back. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Up next for the
In is Jorge Soler. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hit back up the middle. Seager fields it cleanly. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it. Here's Corey Seager. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Shortstop Corey
Swinging
Seager.
A ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Yasmani
0 for 3 with a
Grandal.
couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
The center fielder.
Here's Jock Peterson now.
Peterson.
Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a flare out to left center. Here comes Soler. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Brandon Moss. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. In there, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is skied into short left center. Waiting on it is Tolles. 1 down.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Yonhervis Solarte.
Yonhervis
He's 0 for 2
Solarte.
thus far in this one. Hard hit ball to short. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Look over by
Billy
Kazmir. Now the pitch.
Burns.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. Lifted in the air to center. On the move is Peterson. And that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Alcides Escobar. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. And he takes strike 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Again, he sends it out of play. This is foul right side. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another 0-2 coming. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
That's the 6th ball he's fouled off in a row. You just keep fighting until he gives you something to hit.
Swing and a liner, but foul.
My goodness. There's another one. 7 foul balls in a row. You just don't see at-bats like this.
Lifted in the air to center field. Peterson has a read on it, and that retires the side. At the plate is Andre Ethier.
Leading off for the
He'll have the
Dodgers,
first crack at it here
right
as we
fielder
start
number
inning number
16.
8.
Andre Ethier.
This one's flared toward left center. Falling for it. Soler looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter,
Stepping in,
number 15.
Kyle Seager. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit sharply on the ground. There is Escobar on to first, and he's breezing through the eighth here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting number 23.
2 away for the Dodgers here in the eighth. And now the left-handed hitting Adrian Gonzalez will get a shot. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Sliced hard on the ground, fielded by Moustakas. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll start things out against Scott Kazmir as we get the inning underway.
Lorenzo Cain.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Ethier's there. Oh, what happened there? It falls in. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. The relay throw, and he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Third baseman, number 8.
Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. On the ground up the middle, taken in by Forsythe. Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball.
Number 13, Salvador.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Ethier. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So stepping in. Eric Hosmer.
Number 35, Eric Hosmer.
Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the run is Tolles. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. Hosmer heads for the plate. The relay, and he will pull into third with an RBI triple. Stepping in, Brandon Moss. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Here comes the pitch to Moss. Hit hard on the ground to second. Played on the backhand. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2. Striding into the box, Yangervis Solarte. Last time through was a base hit. And this is fouled back and out of play. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Bullet back up the middle. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. And he is into second base with an RBI double. Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Burns. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. 4 runs here in this half inning. Lifted into center field. Peterson has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Coming to the plate now, Logan Forsythe. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. First pitch on its way. It's short, hit hard. Solarte's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Kelvin Herrera takes the ball now in inning number 9. Looking
number 40, Kelvin Herrera.
in the air now out to left field. Soler is there. 2 down. Now to the plate, number 35. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
The batter, number 5.
Into the box now, Corey Seager. He was a ground out victim last time up. Popped up. Moustakas is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
They left 6 men on base. For the Dodgers,